Hello, my name is Gavin Jones, the creator of Realms Asunder. In the coming campaign, we will be playtesting some of the abilities that we'll be using. So some things may feel underpowered or overpowered. We are aware of that and we're working on it. We're also going to probably be covering some darker themes for a more mature audience, so be warned of that ahead of time. I hope you enjoy Realms Asunder, The Threads of Destiny.
My stories are catalogued within these pages of my journal. Eons ago, I was tasked with recording the events that occurred as I travelled across the many worlds and realms. Throughout the ages, I've seen heroes rise, warlords conquer, and kingdoms fade into mere legend. I've witnessed gods play games with mortals, using them as pawns for their own pleasure, enjoyment, for what they deem as a higher purpose. Threats larger than comprehension loom within the realms. One tale emerges from the annals of time, a story of unlikely heroes connected by the threads of destiny. I hope you will find as much enjoyment in their tale as I. Yours, Zerzio Reni.
All right, we are back with the other half of the group. I guess this is episode 20.
This is the cooler half.
So, I mean, we'll see how what you guys do in your time apart from the party as you guys split the party.
Split the party.
So, for you guys, last time was the Soul Forge. So you guys have left the Soul Forge, had a interesting run-in with Kozan, the Oathbreaker, and started making your way back to Blackash. So, as you guys are on the edge of Blackash, just about to split up, Roy stops you and basically says, "Hold on, I have something that can help us in this." And he begins to cast a magical spell. It takes him some time. I believe it's a 10-minute cast time for this spell, so you guys have to wait a little bit.
Oh. Did he roll like a 1 at first and then?
No, it's a new type of spell. It's called a preparation spell, so it takes a time to actually prepare and cast it.
Mm.
Yeah, Olivia, go.
So you watch as the other half of the party shifts, like all of you shift into this illusionary form. On the other half, they almost look like an emo punk rock band, all with like blue streaks in their hair. One of them looks like Reese. I believe Nick was made to look like Reese, with the blue, like the light blue, like lightning streaks in his hair. And then the other two are basically set to kind of match him, so they kind of look like a bad rock band.
Oh, okay.
The three of you, as you kind of look around to each other, Ellie and Leon, you see Eldorn is shifted into this balding human man with a handlebar mustache and a beer belly going on. As you guys look over to Ellie, she is shifted to a young human girl in a bright pink dress, and Fifi has been transformed into like a stick with like a little like cloth bag tied to the end of it.
My spirit animal.
And Leon, Ghost, you are transformed into a teenage human with
Ninja
long
Turtle.
black hair, black eyeshadow, and you have one lazy eye. You kind of look like a goth punk stoner musician.
Babe alert.
Oh, and I
All
believe he originally said that you have like a little bit of like a hunch going on too.
Wow, he's got your fucking name, Parker.
Wow.
He hates you.
Nope, don't like this.
I don't know. I was gonna say it kind of fits you.
So,
You're like,
My lady
"That's
before
great."
you.
the details of the spell,
Oh, great.
your voices are all shifted as well. So they're changed enough to where they don't sound like your normal voices. So when you talk normally, they are shifted. Basically, the disguise spell, I think it's called Illusionary Identities that Roy casts. It allows him to change the basically any details about you. So height, weight. It's basically an illusionary complete disguise, and it alters your voice as well.
So, like, what do our voices sound like?
Okay, so voice change. Got it. I can do that. What am I doing?
Yeah, what do we sound like?
You guys can sound like whatever you want, but I'm just here to let you know the rules are that basically you're completely disguised, and it lasts for 8 hours.
Oh.
Or until Roy drops it. So. But it's not a channel, so it basically, unless he willingly cancels it, it is
8
active
hours?
It's active for 8 hours.
God.
Is there anything else you guys want to do before you enter Blackash?
I just want to say that LD looks like I fucking did 6 months ago. That's some bullshit.
I was about to say, what the fuck?
That's some
Marcus.
shit.
That's fucking racist.
Some fucking shit.
Go get him.
Hey, I'm just the messenger. You can go
I feel
fuck
attacked.
Marcus.
Oh, I look like some Ozzy Osbourne wannabe. Like,
The lazy
Look at
eye.
that.
kind of description.
I will
Why
say
did you get a lazy eye? That's so rude.
that Eldoran, the previous night you had a vision from Shavara, marking out the location that she wants you to drop off the gemstone at. It is a small little cusp of trees on the outskirts of Blackash.
Oh, okay.
So,
Get that on the way in.
yeah. Hey, so did any of you have a weird vision last night or some sort of thing that we need to do first?
Eldoran will relay what you just told me. Oh, hit my knee.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay. So, on your guys' way in, you find this. It's not hard because you are almost drawn to it. Just like you have this like location like burned almost into your mind. The trees don't look like it doesn't look like anything. Like it's not some special grove or anything. It's just like a location. So you kind of set the gemstone down. There's like some rocks and stuff like that. You can hide it well enough that it probably won't be discovered by anyone who doesn't actually know that it's there.
Okay, goodbye, little Timmy, or whatever the fuck your name is.
Zach. Are you sure that's a good spot?
This is where she wanted me to leave it. Wait, this tree is a tree. Yes, I'm gonna leave here.
Oh, okay. What if like a little bunny comes by and digs it up and then takes it away?
It's a pretty big
And
gem.
the kid in there can annoy the bunny.
Okay.
I'm leaving it up to Shavara to figure that out, because I have no idea.
You're gonna leave it in God's hands. Okay.
Mm-hmm. One in particular.
So go ahead and
So-
mark off that gem from your inventory then.
I don't even... I thought it was in the party backpack, but it doesn't look like it,
No,
so...
it's not.
It's already marked
Yeah.
off. Look what we did.
Sounds good.
We were prepared.
Bye. Oh, is it gonna grow into a tree as well? Is that what's gonna happen?
It might. I don't know.
Wow.
I'm just doing what I'm told.
Okay.
I just work here.
You want to speak to the manager?
Karen hair flip.
Too short to do a hair flip.
My character's bald now, so
Well,
it fits.
to be fair, technically it's only an illusion, so you still have all
Oh.
your hair and stuff.
So Eldoran will flip his hair that just isn't there to
Yeah,
anyone else.
it just doesn't appear.
Oh shit.
All right. So now we're on our own here.
Yeah, where'd they go?
Yeah. Did
Where'd
they
the other
just
three go?
did they just blip away? Yeah. What happened with that?
They are going to the other side of town, to the dock side, to charter a boat for you guys to head over
Oh
to
shit! Right.
Bailu City so that Ghost
Bye,
can
guys.
return the Ring of the True Seeker and you guys can go save Sophitia.
Cool. Yeah.
Oh,
So that's what they're working on right
Um,
now. You guys are responsible for whatever other business you have to finish up in town. So if you guys have other places you want to stop by or go,
Yes. Because I forgot to do it last time. Because I am a moron.
I too have a place I'd like to go, but you go first.
Well, yeah. Well, what do you need to do?
Well, it's no big deal, really. I just need to I'll find my dead dad, and I think he might be at the Gravekeeper's Rise.
I hope you
Bum,
fucking
bum,
do.
bum.
Is that in Blackash?
yeah, that's in
Yeah.
the military district. It's up on East Cliffside, which is near where the castle is, on the way back of the peninsula.
Gotcha. Well, I just needed to go to the library.
That would be on.
So
You guys could hit that on the way to go.
you hit that on the way. Anyone
Do you have
want
your
to go?
pass?
I wouldn't imagine I've gotten rid of it.
Yeah, everyone
Oh,
still has
okay,
their
okay.
passes that Reese gave them.
We don't need to go through that again.
Yeah. Let me put that down here. Library card.
Well, having fun isn't hard.
At the library.
What about you, Ghost? You've been very Fuck. You've been.
Characteristically quiet.
Thank you. Words are difficult. I'm a child. What can I say?
How old are you?
I don't even know what I'm supposed to be, and I'm pissed off about it.
I can't tell if you're in character or if this is just a ghost.
This is true form.
I get the feeling I'm not going to get my answer.
Nope.
Wait, Ghost. I can't tell if you're looking at me or if you're looking at that tree over there.
Don't talk about the eye. He's self-conscious.
This is gonna be hell. These 8 hours are gonna be hell.
I wish I had a dispel. I really do. I don't know why I didn't. Because I opted not to waste the XP on it. I've got no idea why I don't have a dispel.
Oh, bummer.
Oh well.
Oh well, to the library? Is that where we're going?
Yes.
Okay, to the library.
It's on the way.
Okay, you guys start making your way to the library. Someone go ahead and make a examination check for me. Or,
Not I.
Ooh.
Yeah, examination.
I can do that.
is dropping.
With that eye of yours, you can do that? Okay.
You don't want me to do that.
Oh no,
What'd you
the
roll?
eye!
Well, let me add in my bonuses. I don't know that it'll help much, but with my bonuses, it's a 5.
Without your
Let the
it's
dude
not
with the
a natural
lazy
one,
eye
is it?
examine.
What's that?
Is it a natural one?
No, it was a 2.
Okay. Good to know. Okay, so you guys make it to the library. No problem.
I don't like that.
You show your passes, which allow you to pass through the gate.
That die is being retired already.
What specifically are you looking to find?
Well, there was a certain conversation I had with a certain entity that we're not entirely sure what it was. They talked about being a portal into this world or whatever. Eldoran would like to research about that, see what the fuck that's about.
Okay.
Probably should have done this a while ago.
Okay. Any other things?
I want to.
Yeah, go
No,
ahead.
you go. You're still your thing.
No, that's it. That's the main thing.
Okay, I was gonna say because you guys have to. This will take time, so just so you're.
Oh.
Yeah,
Uh,
I figured that.
but like you guys can work together or do your own things too, since it'll be taking time to research.
Yeah, no context. You mind looking into this with me, guys? No problem.
Well, Ellie,
Yeah,
did you
yeah.
have something you wanted to look into as well?
Yeah, I'd like to. Is there like a informational desk or something?
Yeah, there'd be librarians and stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna skip up to the closest informational desk with my little knapsack behind me. And hello there. Do you have a how-to section?
Yes. What specifically are you looking for?
You see, I'm just wondering how to kill a necromancer. Do you have that here? I thought I saw it like maybe over there, but it's too high up for me to reach.
So,
How to
young
kill necromancers, a guide for dummies.
lady.
Oh, I'm a lady.
I mean, you look like you're 10 right now, so. That is a very interesting request. The necromancers don't have any kind of special immortal powers.
Okay. That's it. That's all you got?
If you would like some research on... Where are your parents?
They died long ago in a tragic fire.
Make a deception check.
Fuck.
Tragic fire. Oh, the fire. So tragic.
The belongings here are all I've had. Oh, fuck. Deception. Okay. It's a 17.
Okay, all right.
Shit.
The librarian guides you through a few books. There's no, like, how to kill a necromancer book, but he does give you some basic books on how necromancy works.
Okay.
Like,
okay,
very beginner books.
Oh. Is it like a touch and feel book like you give to like babies and shit? There's like things I can open up.
They look like
a
simple
book.
They look like beginner's guides to kind of magic, basically.
Oh, okay. I didn't know how beginner we were going here.
It's like yeah, it'd be for like kids more than it'd be for.
Oh.
But it might still have some of the answers you're looking for. So.
I'll read it regardless. Also, can I open up this knapsack? I'm really curious what's in it.
Okay. You try to open up the knapsack. Your hand passes right through it.
Oh, fuck.
It's an illusion.
I was hoping for a
You
little...
touch Ellie's blade.
Oh. I was hoping for a cookie or something. Fuck. Okay, it's fine.
Yeah, these aren't real. These are illusions.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to Eldoran and sit down next to him and open my book. And...
Okay, I'd like you both to make knowledge checks for me. Ellie, you can use a magical arts check, and then Eldoran, why don't you do I would say a history check for me.
There's a magical arts check? Where the hell is that?
It's under knowledge, so add your knowledge bonus and your magical arts bonus in, which I'm sure is probably 0.
Yeah.
So go ahead and make that roll for me. And Ghost, is there anything you want to research while we're here?
It's a 1! God damn it!
Okay.
Bad rolls.
Actually, I'm just gonna do some research on Kita.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and make a knowledge culture check for me. So it'll be a culture check. So whatever your culture and knowledge bonus are together. Okay, Eldoran, what's your
11?
11. Okay. And Ellie, you rolled a nat 1.
Yeah.
Okay. So starting with
Unimpressed.
you, LD, this will take about 4 hours of your time. So by the time you guys got here and stuff, you're probably pushing 5 hours already. Just to keep it aware, you've only got 8 hours.
You're a slow reader.
I mean, you guys are like plowing through a lot of different books.
I read a lot of books. God.
With an 11, you get a little bit of research into just like demon theory craft about the connection of the realms, and basically the connection, the light connection that the realms have to each other, where you get a little bit of like scientific research about like how there are weak points in the fabrics of each world and realm that have a chance of tearing basically and opening up to those other realms. They there's often movement of those tears. They don't always stay in the same place, but there are some that are relatively stable connections to other worlds. Generally more towards magical worlds. So let me bring my world's lore quick. If it's gonna load. Hello. There we go. So like the realm of ice is called Glash. And so there's a lot of like, a lot of times if there's tears to Glash, it'll be in places that are extremely cold constantly, so mountaintops or tundras, stuff like that. Ignith is the realm of fire, so sometimes in like non-active volcanoes, like near like pools of like intense lava and heat, there'll be tears to that realm that will be relatively stable. You don't find really anything specifically about what you were looking for, though. That's basically all you get with an 11.
It's gonna close the book with a huff.
Ghost, what did you roll?
14.
Okay. Basic information on Kita is pretty easy to find. She is the goddess of truth and justice. Often seen as a dwarf maiden, wielding a shield and hammer. Let me bring up the gods. Where's that page? There they are. Kita's symbol is a warhammer. Traditionally, her symbol is a warhammer hitting a stone with sparks flying out. There are other versions of the symbol, and there's also offshoots. Like, there is no like, the way a lot of religions work in Realms is that there's not necessarily just one there's different versions potentially of like worshiping the same god. So there are the largest group, that's not the right folder, would be Kita's Hammer on Veshtir. They have a lot of different locations. Primarily, they're on Irifan, which is to the south, the southern continent from you guys. But there are temples from them all over the world. But that's like the biggest group of them. A lot of times they are associated with kind of like Justicar war bands. Like, they go around and kind of like help people where they can and kind of serve like almost vigilante justice when needed. So they're a semi-military group, but primarily, they're a religious organization. And military and religious organizations on Veshtir are not unseen. Like, even the Church of the Smiling Goddess has a military branch that like is kind of like its enforcing branch to protect the church and its interest. But they're usually not as powerful as like an actual like kingdom military. They're usually more of like, kind of like adventurers.
Yeah.
So, do you have any other questions about that with the 14? Because that information is pretty easy to find. So.
No, it's just more of like a curiosity thing and just browsing while he's waiting on these two.
I will give you just a little bit. You do find basically the way that Kita's Hammer is organized. The position. So let me just see. So they're generally divided into clans for Kita's Hammer that live in close proximity to each other. So they're not necessarily like, they're not like a fully functioning like organized group. There's like small offshoots of them, basically kind of all over the place. Each clan generally has a truth speaker, which is kind of their leader and shares the stories and values of Kita. They have missionaries. They have which missionaries are basically just going and spreading the word from that clan's main base of operations. They have Justicars, which are kind of like their top level enforcers. And Justicars, there's usually only one Justicar per truth speaker. And then Justicars have knights underneath them. And generally, Justicar will only have 5 knights at a time. But it can range. It doesn't have to just be that. They can range, and they can have like squires underneath them and stuff like that. So. Okay. All right. Ellie. These necromancy books are definitely meant for someone who doesn't know magic at all, but you still have a pretty hard time understanding a lot of what they mean. There's just like this fundamental knowledge of magic that you're missing. So some of the way like the wording is set up is almost reading like a text. Like imagine reading a trying to think of a subject that you personally don't know, like a coding book, like without like a more advanced coding book without the basic knowledge of actually how to read it. It's very confusing to you because you don't have any basis in magic. So
I just thought I didn't know how to read.
No.
That would make more sense, I think.
And as for your basic question, necromancers aren't immortal, but there are certain aspects that they know how to extend their life force.
Okay.
However, clearly the research done at the Soul Forge was done to basically create immortality.
Right.
So since that facility didn't know how to do it, you assume that it's very unlikely that the Conyers here know how to perform such advanced necromantic magic. And as you've seen from Oathbreaker, a lot of the gods don't really smile on immortality like that. Because it kind of takes away their authority a little bit.
Okay.
That's all you get, unfortunately.
Fair. I thought the book was just gonna fall apart in my hands or something.
So it's been about 4 hours for you guys. Do you guys want to? If you look for other stuff, the difficulties will be harder if you want to do it fast, or obviously if you take time, you'll lose the disguise. So.
As intriguing as more research is, we probably should find our friend's father.
This book is dumb. I can't even read it. Let's go.
That right there's an A. This
A what?
This little thing that looks like a golf club is a B.
What's a golf club?
Ah, fuck.
I hate reading. Just go to school, kids. It's okay.
I see you two are really leaning into your disguises.
Disguise. Oh, right.
Not. Oh.
The hops. Yeah. It's all in the hops.
Oh my gosh! All right.
It's all the ABV content.
So, you guys head your way to Gravekeeper's Rise. I'm gonna fire that die.
God, it isn't even barrel aged. Is it even worth drinking?
Dun dun dun.
So,
Still attacked.
that's the last. You guys don't have anything else you want to do. You just want to go straight to Gravekeeper's Rise.
Unless Ellie would like to return the sword, I don't think there's anything that we could do right now. I'm not saying do it.
She's just like, nah, fam.
So.
I mean, no, I got this fair and square.
Fair enough. So we only have these disguises for 8 hours.
Correct.
Ellie's wanted.
Correct.
And we've been... Fuck, shouldn't have gone to the library. Yeah, we better go.
Well, so yeah, so you guys kind of start, actually, as you're walking there, like, there's a bunch of, like, notice boards kind of all around town just to share, like, news and stuff like that, and on the notice board is a wanted poster of Ellie. just like a likeness drawing. It doesn't
Does
have
it
her.
even look like me?
It does look pretty close to you. It doesn't have your name though.
Idiots! They don't know my name. I am nameless. I rip him down as I walk by.
Yeah, you rip
Not
it.
suspicious at all.
It's like
Blow my nose
information.
with it.
It's like information wanted 100 gold for any information on this particular gnome.
Oh,
Shit, Ellie, if you tell him your name, you can get 100 gold.
well, no, I'll tell him a fake name. Ooh. I'll tell him the exact opposite direction we're going. But we only have 4 hours, so.
Yeah, we better go.
Fuck.
Sorry, I'm trying to find some other music.
Can I send a carrier pigeon or something?
You'd have to go like report it. Well, you guys are going to the military district, so there's a good chance that you could report it while you're there.
Okay, if it takes 5 minutes, I'll do it.
All right. So, walking towards the upper, the way that Blackash specifically set up is built on this cliffside peninsula where you guys stayed at last time was down in like the dock district, which has it kind of like goes down into this bay area that has the docks and all these ships and stuff that dock there. Before it rises back up. And next to where the docks are on the cliffside is the school. Beyond that is like on the west side of town, there's like more like a little bit more of like the rich folk, and then it kind of goes down in the middle class district, which is kind of where you guys were at last time when you killed Blaze. And then but beyond those is the castle of Blackash. And then off to the side of that, built behind like where the school and some other of the like more industrial buildings are, is the military district, which holds Gravekeeper's Rise and a bunch of other barracks where they would keep the undead legions and stuff like that, and other branches of the military. So this is a pretty bustling place. Why don't you each go ahead and make a eavesdropping or examination check for me?
Well, at least I'm consistent today.
Oh.
Okay. Eldorn?
11.
Okay. Ellie?
Not nat 20.
Oh, okay. That's pretty good. Ghost?
I roll a 5 with bonuses.
Okay. So, Ellie, you kind of notice that as you guys are heading there and stuff like that, and especially when you're there are there's a pretty good bustle of movement, but you notice a lot of people wearing these black cloaks, like black coats almost, not cloaks. You have seen people wear this before when you were in Kalmia. The 2 investigators that came to Twiddlewink's house after Ghost assassinated a bunch of the 3 lords, and they were asking you guys questions about what happened at the party and kind of gathering information. They are the same kind of basic uniform as those 2 that came to the house to talk to you. They are so there's a general they're nightmare agents. So there are quite a few of them moving through town, but they don't seem to look your way.
Okay. Hey guys. There's a lot of people in black. They look familiar. I think we should probably avoid them. I think they're like police or something. The Po.
Understood.
So you're in the Resistance. You would probably know this. Nightmare's kind of like their FBI.
They're FBI.
They're
way worse.
They're basically
What's the FBI?
They're basically like they're kind of like the neighborhood watch in Brathland. They're like basically they're generally an internal investigation organization where they investigate stuff within the kingdom, but they do infiltration and spy type missions as well. So they're kind of like another type of Lamric Foundation, but specifically under the rule of the Houghton military.
Okay.
Yeah. Should be easy to keep a low profile, just two creepy looking dudes and a young little girl. Nothing wrong with
Nothing
that.
to see here.
You'll be my rebellious son, and she is my runaway returned daughter.
Makes sense.
Actually, I think that's exactly.
We're
No,
trying to
Marcus
get your lazy eye fixed. That's why we're here.
So, after asking a few questions, because you guys don't know which building is Gravekeeper's Rise, you do manage to find it.
Okay.
Upon entering, there is a dwarf male with pretty long, tied back in a ponytail, red hair, and a well-trimmed beard sitting behind the desk. You guys can kind of see off to there's basically this entryway, this desk, this seating area, and around you can kind of see down this hallway, which looks like it leads to this almost warehouse looking area. That there's a stone basically warehouse that you guys can kind of see into a little bit, and even from here you can see bodies lined in this area, very, very well organized.
Oh, God.
Can I help you all?
Good day.
Yes. Go for it. Go for it.
We're here to help with the annual inspection.
You're doing great.
Make a deception check for me.
Should have thought about this some more.
Everything's going according to plan.
All according to plan.
15.
Well, shit.
Okay. Is there a particular thing you're looking for here? I mean, you're free to look around if you'd like.
We'll do that. Look around.
Okay.
But we're watching you.
With your 20,
I walk away.
with your 20 examination check, you do see a bead of sweat kind of roll down from the side of his head.
What? Why are you sweating?
So, he doesn't try to stop you.
Hot in
you,
here?
you guys.
Apparently, you're much more intimidating.
It's not hot. I would say it's a little humid. It's a little warm, but not
I guess.
not as to the point of perspiration. So you guys are free to look around the warehouse. As you guys kind of enter the hallway and enter this warehouse, there's steps leading down, and you guys can kind of see out into this, and there are a lot of bodies in here. I'm talking several hundred, if not over 1,000 bodies.
Oh, God.
Can I examine one of them? Just see if I can determine what the cause of death was?
Sure, yeah. Go ahead and make an examination check for me.
Batting 100 today. 2. Wait, no. Bonus is 3.
3 total?
Oh, fuck. Hey!
Well, the first corpse you come to looks very old. Probably a 80, 90-year-old human woman. You got nothing. She
Cancer.
could have died in her
Such a
sleep.
tragic way to go.
So.
Well, I guess we gotta find your dad.
How the hell are we gonna do this? There's so many. This is
I have no
horrible.
idea. Should we go ask?
Should we go ask? Excuse me, do you have a catalog?
How do you organize your dead bodies?
I mean, you could certainly ask.
Bring out your dead.
Fuck it, let's
Shit.
go ask. Eldor's gonna turn around and go ask.
Okay.
Oh my god, okay.
Oh, Hello again.
Hi. This is like our 5th inspection today. So sorry. How do you guys organize your bodies?
Okay. Um, he pulls out like a sheet.
There's different standards, Just so which standard are you using? Show me the sheet.
He like pulls out a sheet and like unrolls it for you. It doesn't really make a lot of sense to you. There's a bunch of different names. Is there a specific body you're looking to inspect, or an area that I can pull out to show you?
I'll just take the sheet and we'll do our inspections based on this, since we need to be impartial about this.
That's just, those are just corpses from deceased by natural means in Blackash specifically, and he starts reaching down and pulling out a bunch of other scrolls. This is the one for deceased in Kalmia by natural cause. These are the ones for unnatural causes. There's ones we have specifically for burn victims. And he starts there's a lot of scrolls, dude. They have this well organized.
That they do. I'm going to go speak with my associates, because it's supposed to be a surprise inspection. I'll speak with them, and we'll come up with the surprise.
Okay.
We're watching you. As I go back down.
Oh, is this working?
Not great. Ellie, couple of questions.
What's up, LD? You got some papers?
Not to open any old wounds. How'd your dad die, and what's his name?
Oh, okay. We're going straight there, eh?
You got so many scrolls. There's so many ways people have died.
Jesus.
It's pretty morbid.
Well, my dad's name is,
And as you kind of start looking down the warehouse, there's doors that offshoot into other warehouse
oh my
areas.
god.
Oh my god, there's so many bodies here. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of bodies here. This is basically their central processing facility, dude.
Okay, so if we give him a name, will he show us where he's at, or what?
He could look it up, I'm sure.
Okay, so my dad's name is Larrett. Didn't give him that name.
Unfortunate name.
Larrett Noack.
And
I don't really know.
You don't know how he died?
Well, they told me it was in a battle. I don't know. They really were pretty. I don't know. They didn't really tell me a whole lot, which I thought was suspicious, but.
Bit odd.
I kind of, you trust whatever they tell you in the military, and you kind of don't question it.
So we're looking for died in battle.
Yeah, but this in Emerald Resistance, I don't think I don't know. Maybe we could say we are looking into traitorous corpses or something, because I'm sure he's considered a traitor, or something like that.
Okay.
Without revealing a name, I feel like if we reveal a name, it will be good.
I might have it. Okay.
Do you need help? Do you need backup? I can stand there and look menacing.
Yes, for the love of God, please come with me.
Okay.
Ellie, why don't you go ahead and roll just a general intimidation check while this speech is going on?
Okay. Oh.
So I told you we'd have a surprise for you.
Yes.
And so we need to see how we're treating the bodies of potential traitors to Houghton.
Okay, so he starts pulling out a few scrolls. Okay, so there are bodies that have been recovered from battles fought with different. We've got them split up between different factions that are not Houghton based. So bodies recovered from battles and skirmishes with Brathlin and others. Including
how about with factions from within? Any Emerald Resistance bodies?
Yes, we do have a list of some of those that have been recovered. He pulls out a list.
Jesus, you have to have a list for fucking everything. I bet if I ask for their socks, you have that.
You want their socks?
Do you have a list for it?
No. The bodies are generally cleaned before they're stored here.
We demand
Such a
socks.
shame, because that was our next item. Oh well. It's good to know that.
I'll
Scratch
scratch
that
it
one
off the list.
What'd you roll
She's
for?
scratching
What'd
it
you
off
roll
the
for an
list.
intimidation check?
I rolled a 4, so I'm currently gnawing on my stick.
Okay.
We're great at this game.
Is there a specific you're looking for? Anything you want me to look up or lead
Just to
you
keep
to?
it, just to keep it on the down low, so that way it's impartial and all that. I can't give much more details other than Emerald Resistance bodies returned from battle.
Okay. Well,
Our superiors are very, very hands off.
here are the lists, and he hands you 2 lists of Emerald Resistance bodies recovered from battle. We also have a list of unidentified bodies, if you think that'll help as well.
To be safe, we'll take that too.
Okay.
Just want to see if you're up to snuff.
So,
And if you're not, I drop my stick. It's rolling on the ground away.
hold on. Because when it drops, there's a clang from Fifi.
No, fuck!
But the illusion seems to disguise it. See, you guys are really lucky because Marcus rolled a 21 DC for this illusion.
Whoa.
So every
Good
time
job, Marcus.
any like examination check of you guys has to beat a 21.
Wow. Thank God.
Yeah, he rolled real good
Wow,
for this one.
he actually rolled well.
The one that really mattered, he rolled real well on.
Whew.
So.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so you guys have these lists now. And it specifies what rooms and parts of the warehouse they're in. So he has like little like locations on each sheet. So,
Okay.
you guys will have to spend some time studying through the lists. Not all the Emerald Resistance bodies have names attached to them. Some of them are just known to be Emerald Resistance people. But they don't have names attached. So
Do they have like race and or anything like that?
Yeah, there's race and sex and stuff like that attached to
Okay.
each. So they're very detailed lists.
Okay.
Looking through the lists that you have in front of you, and then the unidentified bodies have no names, obviously, because they don't know who they are or where they're from. You don't see your father's name on there at all. So, but there are some gnome males that you can begin to look through, but this will take some time. So why don't you go ahead and make why don't you just go ahead, 2 of you can make an examination check for me, Ellie being one of them, as you guys are kind of searching.
Ghost, you got this, or you want me to get it?
Well,
I'm batting 1,000 today, so I'm not particularly excited to try.
I'll do it.
Look, I can try.
Is that lazy eye pointing due north?
Actually, it wasn't bad this time. 17.
Yay!
17?
Ooh!
Okay. Ellie?
I have a 19.
Okay. So you guys make pretty quick progress through the 2 rooms that are Emerald Resistance people. They're side rooms, so they're kind of, you guys have to kind of walk your way through the warehouse, but you have, with those examination checks, you make it to the room pretty quick. You don't have to like backtrack and wait, is this the right room? With your 19, Ellie, you probably would identify some of these
God.
as people, maybe not people you directly knew, but there would be a couple here or there that you knew from the battle that you were in a little while ago. That was a couple.
It was the
No, Malbet was.
Malbet.
You haven't.
Or-
Okay, that was 3 years ago. So
Yeah.
they would have been out. So you wouldn't recognize anyone in here then.
Okay.
You find a few older
Still
gnome
gross.
males All the bodies are also, they don't smell. There's no like stink in here, like of rotting corpses. And it looks like each of like the places the bodies are contained, which are basically like these almost like stone coffins, are enchanted in a way that preserves the body, so that when a necromancer were to use it, they can use it in the way that they want to. But yeah, you don't. You find a few older gnome males that are emerald resistance. None of them are your father in these rooms.
Fuck.
You check. After doing that, you guys, with those rolls, you would check the unidentified. And again, you do not find your father's body.
He's not
Well,
here.
Shit.
I mean, you could always ask too.
I think I've got it. I think I've got it.
You do?
Yeah, we're gonna try.
You guys
Alright.
are pushing probably an hour and a half here already, so you're pushing close to 6.5 hours of the illusion time.
Okay, we still got time.
Okay.
We still got time. Okay,
So about
okay.
Look-
1.5 to 2 hours.
Lorat was your dad's name?
Lyric.
Lyric?
Lyric.
Lyrit.
Lyrit, sorry.
Lyrit.
Lyrit, hear it. Everybody.
Lyrit Noak.
Lyrit's Noak. Okay. Gonna go back.
Okay. I won't be back up this time. Maybe take old lazy guy over there and see what you can do.
Sure,
Let's
Ghost.
see
Go
what
push.
happens.
This is going
Hello.
swimmingly, guys. Have you completed your inspection?
One final inspection that our general inspector here,
Doing great.
Ludric, would like to perform. He's looking for a specific body.
Okay, and what body would this be?
How did you pronounce it? Was it Lyrit?
Lyrit.
Lyrit Noak.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that name again?
Lyrit Noak.
The Noak family died out hundreds of years ago.
Oh
I
my
have definitive
god!
proof that's not true.
This is write it
Make-
on the fucking inspection.
Eldorn and Ghost, make examination checks for me. Or
I'm
make,
so good at this game.
Oh no!
sorry. One of you can be a examination. The other one I need to be a sense intent.
I'm
So
still
pick-
so good.
So one of you pick which one you want to be. It'll depend on what information you get. So
I'll do sense intent.
okay.
Examination.
Okay. So what's your roll? LD.
5.
Okay. Ghost.
14.
Ghost, you notice his eyes shift a lot when the Noak name, like he furrows his brow and he kind of looks towards the door, and then looks back at you. There is like, he does have like there's some cold sweat kind of like down the side of like on his brow and stuff like that. He looks genuinely confused. The Noaks are nothing more than a myth, a legend, an ancient family of Houghton. They don't exist anymore. They died out during the Conyer takeover of the kingdom.
Do you know where we could find their mausoleum? Their names are on the list to inspect. I'm not joking.
Have you checked the unidentified bodies section?
Yes.
I don't know who would send you to look for the Where are
You
you
know
at, Ellie?
management. They can be cruel.
You're down in the warehouse still looking around?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm searching for, I don't know, something off, or I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know what to tell you. There is no Noax. The Noax aren't. They they don't exist.
Well, thank you for your time, good sir. We'll go collect our companion and go inform our superiors that you have indeed passed your inspection. Good job. All your bodies look immaculate. Well done. You passed this inspection.
Thank you.
I didn't want to hold you in suspense.
Okay, so you guys are going back down to get Ellie.
Yes.
Okay. So you go back down to talk to her.
Boy, we're good at our job. So, Ellie,
Employees of the month.
I got a quick question for you.
Yeah, what's that? I'm poking, like, I don't know, like, nearby.
Is there a reason why they believe your family is a myth? Why they don't think that you guys exist?
What?
The dude up there was telling us that the Noack family has been deceased for generations. He's not even sure if they are real. I know you're real. I mean, look at it. Noack, boom, there you are, but...
Well, they're fucking liars. I don't know. That's so weird. What the fuck? They're covering something up, obviously. He didn't tell you anything?
No. Ghost, were you able to get anything from the way he was acting?
Seemed confused, but also nervous. He kept looking away at the door.
Which door? Like the exit door?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Fuck. You know something. Fuck! We gotta get him to say something. We're here. We can't just come here and go, oh, well, fuck. Nowhere to be found.
You guys
shit,
are like
what do
talking in like this side room right now, basically. So your conversation is private.
Unless the dead bodies talk.
These are all unanimated corpses.
Okay. I'm watching you.
I don't think they're going to be moving anytime soon.
Creepy. Oh no. Oh no. We don't have much time. I'm stumped. Don't know what to do.
Well,
I would just use force, and I can't do that right now.
let's make our way out. We'll pester him a little bit on our way out.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So you guys start heading out of the room. And
Is there anything like suspicious in these corridors? Like, does it seem like pretty straightforward?
yeah, I mean, like, this is a warehouse for corpses. I mean, it's weird from your perspective, but this is. I mean, it
Pretty
looks like a
standard.
well-organized distribution center, basically. That's what it is. It's a distribution center to the military organizations and to non-military organizations of Houghton to, to resurrect and use undead as workers or soldiers or whatever they need.
Okay.
But it seems very, like, even from the sheets that you guys have, it seems very, very meticulous. Any
Right,
information
right.
they have on these corpses is always written down, so they know exactly where these bodies are moving to and where they came from.
Okay.
As you guys exit the room, though, and head towards the main center part of the warehouse and start heading up the stairs, you see, standing at the top of the stairs, a gnome man wearing a black cloak. Ellie, make a actually just even from this distance, you actually recognize this gnome. He is the same one that came and talked to you in Kalmia at Twiddlewinks, Gemin Fallback. Well,
the kid in the street?
no. Remember how you guys after the party you guys were at
no,
and
it's the one. Okay,
the
yeah.
nightmare agents
The
came?
detective.
The
Yeah,
detective? Yeah, it's him.
Oh, fuck.
I must say, you are all rather difficult to find. He's like he's probably a good 20 feet above you guys. Just because of how the stairs come up. So he's like looking down at you.
If you have any requests, you can make them of our superiors.
We're out here doing a job, sir.
We're just inspectors.
Yes, I think we all know that's a lie.
You think I would do that? Just go to a warehouse full of dead bodies and lie?
Why don't... Give me a second, I'll bring up something quick. There's that.
That Roy rolled high. What the fuck?
I need you, Eldorn, I need you to make a intellect saving throw for me.
Intellect saving throw, okay.
Oh my. I'm glad you're doing that.
No, I'm not.
Oh no!
Because why would I? Why would I roll good on this?
Oh no!
It's an 8.
Oh, that's alright.
You are with the group of adventurers that I ran into in Kalmia, are you not? You have to answer truthfully.
I don't think Eldorn would actually... He was in the cave. He wouldn't know this guy.
You are compelled to answer yes or no truthfully. So he is referring... I am referring to the events that took place at the Braxor Manor a couple weeks
Oh,
ago.
that one.
I
Yes.
throw my stick at the ground. Oh no! Oh, so sorry. My stick. It fell.
Let's just
Pick this up real quick.
He pulls a little vial of like this purplish powder, it looks like, from his belt, and he tosses it down.
No, hell no! Run away!
Okay, I need you... Okay, Ellie, you can make a dexterity saving throw if you want for me.
Yeah,
I don't know what's
run away!
happening.
Oh god. Wait, okay. Is it just a D20 plus
Dex.
whatever?
Yep.
Okay, so it's a 19.
Okay. You manage to jump out of the range of this. The other two, this purple powder explodes.
Okay.
It dispels the illusions on you.
Oh, I can't even do that.
Much better. I unfortunately don't have another vial of... I don't want to waste another vial now that I know who you are. And I've got my people working on files for all of you. You know, you are a difficult group to track sometimes. But,
It's an art form.
yes. So, Eldoran. Interesting to have a Justicar in Houghton, and you, codename Ghost of the Lamrick Foundation. They were more than happy to help me. You are apparently on an unauthorized mission on foreign soil, and
Oh.
we have reason to believe you have connections to the killing of the Lord Braxor, Lord Matthias Conyer, and the mayor of Kalmia. And you must be the
Allegedly.
Allegedly. And you, young lady, who is still hidden in her disguise, you must be the one I've had the most trouble tracking down.
Yeah.
Some
You don't know
connection
me?
to the Nowick family, though. That is rather interesting.
They're dead. They're long dead. Don't you know?
Make a deception
Centuries.
check.
Idiot.
Yeah.
Make a what? Check.
Make a deception check for me.
6.
Yeah. He seems to not really believe anything you're saying. So, We can do this one of two ways. We can do this the easy way, and you can come with me, and you can
Or
answer
the
my questions.
hard way.
Or I can have my agents arrest you forcefully. Yes.
It's no fun.
Yeah, I mean, don't you want to make it interesting? I think we should all make it interesting. I'm gonna do From the Shadows.
Oh God.
Why don't you guys roll?
I'm doing non-lethal though. I want to
you're not trying to
express
kill.
that.
You're not trying to kill.
Right.
TPK. TPK.
Go ahead and make an attack roll for me.
This is how we die.
I gotta pull my stuff up.
PK!
This is how we die. This is how we die.
I need to bring up my enforcer.
He's
Been rolling like shit all night. Let's go.
What'd you roll?
So sorry.
Crit.
Fate
Yeah.
touched.
Okay, he's gonna.
Oh, never mind.
He's gonna dodge.
He can't. It's
Right,
from the
he can't-
shadows.
He can't react. Okay. Go ahead and make your damage roll. Let me go ahead and get some more of his stats up. I actually don't have a full stat sheet for him because I didn't think you guys were gonna necessarily fight right off the bat, but that's okay. That's okay.
Admittedly, I don't. This is kind of a surprise to me.
Okay. Some maths.
And you do get another attack, which is also technically from the
What's my
shadows,
dex
so
now?
it is
Two.
unable to be dodged.
Can I
And
like
it's doubled with a crit, right?
Yep. So how much damage?
46.
Okay. All right, that definitely hurt.
Jesus.
Are there like doors down here? Like can I like look around and see if there's somewhere we can throw this son of a bitch in and head out?
I mean, yeah, you could throw him in one of the side chambers very easily, especially if he was unconscious.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you said 46?
Yeah.
Okay, definitely took a hit. Let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay. Fuck.
Okay, LD.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Whoa! There it is.
Okay.
I'm so
Ellie?
mad right now.
That's where it goes, hey.
Ellie.
An 8.
8. Okay. Ghost.
16.
Okay, so Ghost, LD, Ellie. Okay, Ellie and LD. What do you guys want to do?
Oh shit! I accidentally closed on my character sheet.
Actually, he's gonna go ahead and use one of his boss actions right now after Ghost.
Wait, does the critical combo not keep going, right?
Oh yeah, you do get an attack again. Yeah. Go ahead and make your second attack. I'm assuming you're doing non-lethal, so you're trying to knock him
Yes.
unconscious, not kill him.
Correct.
Aren't you an
Correct.
assassin? Hit him in a spot that.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
kind of
know.
what he's doing. He's hitting him like
Yeah.
he hit him like really hard in like the kidney, basically. With
Yeah, aren't you supposed to be fucking good at this?
Oh yeah, I have to do the attack roll. Duh.
Yeah.
What am I doing? I love D10s.
Did you crit again?
I did.
Oh my god. All right. Go ahead and do damage for me.
$44 damage.
44. Okay.
Ooh, Jesus.
Okay. Sure. Let's see. Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and use his boss action now after your turn, Ghost. One of his boss actions. First thing he's gonna do is call back and say, "Let them know outside. We're doing this the hard way." And Ghost, he's gonna use 1-2.
Okay.
So you watch as actually, or do I want to do? Ooh, no, he's gonna use 1-2. So first attack, he starts and he jabs, trying to jab into your kidney. Hits. Second attack, also hits. Would you like to dodge either of these? They're not crits.
I'm sure I could probably take it.
Okay.
I don't know if that's true.
Sorry, I gotta like figure out his bonuses on the.
Well,
first.
actually, hang on. He's just punching me, right?
Yep.
Sorry, I was looking at my things, but okay. Okay.
Kind of making up. I got to make up his stats a little on the fly. So he's got certain abilities, and I kind of know approximately what level he is. So, but I have other stats built up for some other people. So
I'm assuming this is crushing damage too.
Yep. So first hit is 17 points of crushing damage.
Okay.
Second is 22 points of crushing damage. As he basically punches you in the kidney, and then his left hook comes and just cracks you across the jaw.
Okay.
And that is one action, by the way.
Okay.
Okay, bruh.
So, that brings us to Eldoran. I'll let you go next, and then Ellie, you'll be after that.
I don't even want to do this, but okay. Gonna cast Shadow's Embrace on him.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
I think this is a D12. Yeah. Okay. It's a 5.
Okay. He will dodge it. He doesn't want to get bound up. So go ahead and make a D20 roll.
Do I add anything? This is just flat D20.
Just flat D20.
Okay. Okay. It's 15.
You succeed. So damage,
Ah.
and then we'll make a saving throw.
Okay, 3. Okay. Ooh. 13.
13. Okay.
Wait. Yes.
13. All right. Got it. Okay. And then saving throw. What's the saving throw? Strength.
Strength bonus against my knowledge bonus.
All right. He rolled pretty well.
Let's see here. 17.
20.
Oh yeah, he breaks out.
Damn.
That brings us. Oh, you have a maneuver. What do you want to do for your maneuver?
Can I prepare to dodge?
Sure. Okay.
I didn't get a maneuver.
Oh no, yeah, you did. Your combo from the shadows is a combo maneuver ability.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So, Ellie, you're up.
I don't have, or do I have? I have Fifi. She's
You
just
have both your
still-
weapons. It's just disguise, yeah. So Fifi still works like a normal weapon.
Okay. This is a guy. What's he doing? He's punching ghosts.
Yeah, he just knocked Ghost twice, like with 2 quick shots, and they look like they hurt.
I tell him like, it's like, you seriously want to risk your life for something like this for what? For glory, with the Hautons, actual scum of the earth.
Oh, no, I just need you all to come in and answer some questions for me.
What do you mean? I like raise up my stick, I guess.
Okay. You gonna charge him?
I'm like, I'm not. I will. I don't want to. I don't. I want to like walk. I don't know. So semi like charged, semi not. I want to be not really that threatening, but I like have the stick I ready, and I'm like, we're not the bad people here.
You have made my situation quite difficult, if I can say. I'm merely asking to spend a little while with you all to clear up some misunderstandings.
Why didn't you say that in the first place instead of acting like you're preparing for a fight, saying we can do this the easy way or the hard way?
Well, because you can't do this the easy way or the hard way. I have plenty of agents outside waiting.
What is? Can I sense intent or something?
Sure.
Like,
Yeah, if you want to sense intent.
That's 15.
He seems like he's telling the truth, that he does want to talk to you guys, but he is also a Houghton authority.
Right.
And he seems like you guys have made his life pretty difficult. He seems a little, like, frustrated, but also kind of, like... There's also, like, an eagerness to him. He rolled pretty bad, so... There's an eagerness to him when Ghost started, like, attacking him. Like, not thrill of the fight, but, like... Kind of like he hasn't had to do this for a little... Like, he hasn't had to, like, work his way out of a tough situation like this in a while.
Weird. Listen, there's no way we're coming with you unless there's something we get out of it.
Here's the thing. As far as the government is concerned, you are all high-ranking criminals. You have assassinated foreign dignitaries, as well as steal a sword from in town. So stealing property.
Seems like a very minor offense.
Honestly, that's
murder.
he is very upset about it. I personally offered him several hundred gold pieces to replace the blade because it's just a blade. And, of course, he just wants to throw a temper tantrum about it. But you are also connected to the murder of a Houghton citizen, Blaze Hanville. And I need certain things determined, as it is my job to make sure things like that don't happen.
Promise never to do again.
You will come with me. You will answer questions. And we'll see what we can do about this. But I have to bring you in.
Nope. Can we talk at a different location?
As you say no, you watch as his body shifts and his shadows wrap around him. And he becomes almost like this shadowy image.
Can I...
I'll allow you to make your attack roll.
He becomes a shadow?
Yeah, they're like these shadows around the room like seem to wrap around his body, and like he's almost this like shadowy version of himself.
It's not like a shadow that can be messed with, though.
It is him still.
It is him.
It's not like Ghost's Echo, which is like an illusion of him. The shadows have like wrapped around his body, like he is covered in shadows now, and like, it seems to like smoke almost comes off. It seems like it's hard to like really determine where the solid form of his body is, but he is still there.
Oh, so he's casting a spell. It's not like a shadow that can be manipulated.
He is casting the spell Shadow Dancer.
Oh, okay.
So basically that's his maneuver, but I'll allow you to make your attack as he's doing that, if you would like.
Oh, God. I don't want to do this either. God damn it. Can I just... Okay, I'm gonna smack into his leg to try to break it or something so he can run past.
Yeah, you guys are going for like non-lethal damage, basically.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make your attack roll. He will attempt to dodge you if you.
Okay.
You're definitely the most scary. Damage.
Scary. It's a 6.
Okay.
We hit.
Yeah, he will try to dodge.
Okay.
15.
16!
Oh, still hits. All right. Do your damage.
Yay. Six. Yeah, I didn't roll super great. 16?
16? Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, Ghost, you scary too now. Okay, let's see. 16. Sorry, math in my head. Okay. No. Okay. So, you have a maneuver as well. What do you want to do with your maneuver?
Oh shit.
You can attack with your offhanded sword if you want. Unless you want to do something else. You can also do your armor pen thing.
Oh. Fuck. I'll just I'll prepare to dodge.
Okay. Alright. So his turn now. So use his second action to cast Shadow Dancer on your turn. He is gonna use his maneuver. He's gonna use to drink a health potion.
Oh, what a bitch.
So he pops this health potion out and drinks it real quick.
I was wondering, can swordplay be used on like random items and stuff like that?
I will allow you to use swordplay on that.
Okay.
Go ahead and spend your slots for that, because that's your intuitive ability, right? So I'll allow you to try to disarm him with that. Yeah, that's a cool use of that.
Yeah.
Especially since he's in melee. Go ahead, and what's the saving throw?
The target must roll a d20, adding in their intellect bonus versus the character's athletics.
Ooh, okay. You did not roll well.
So I rolled a 16.
Yeah, he rolled a 6. So you go and you just like you basically bash, like you slash with your sword and you knock the potion out of his hand. So he does not get to drink that potion. So minus your slots for that.
Nice.
Yep.
You watch as he like shifts his body a little bit and he's gone from in front of you. Eldoran.
Oh,
you feel
joy.
a presence behind you as he warps out of the shadows behind you. Pop up. 2 fists in the back. Let me just minus the slots for that. 2 hits. Neither of them are crits.
Joy.
Okay. You gonna dodge? You can dodge the first one because you got prepared to dodge. So.
Yeah, prepared to dodge one, so I'll dodge the first one.
Ooh. I rolled a 19.
I rolled 5.
Okay.
Jesus.
So, first hit is 18 points of crushing damage. Second hit
joy.
is also 18 points of crushing damage.
Well, I'm gonna fate touch that. Reroll that damage, please.
Sure thing. It's still 18 points of crushing damage.
What
God
the fuck?
All right,
I rolled 3 sevens on the dice in a row. So
well, let's see here. Let me get the calculator up. 18, 36, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
But you got to minus your armor and your crushing resistance as well. Don't forget about that. Ghost, go ahead and make a eavesdropping check.
Yeah,
for
2.
me.
Okay.
2.
Eavesdropping, you said?
Correct.
2,
Okay. Not natural 20.
Nice.
You hear the door open and boots moving towards you guys.
Okay.
There's still time, or we can fight this out.
How badly hurt is he looking right now?
I'll allow you to make an examination check for me. Because he's kind of covered in shadows right now, so it's kind of hard to tell.
So 19.
He's definitely taking a beating. He's definitely... It's done. You guys have done a decent chunk of damage to him. He's still standing. Like, he's not close to being unconscious.
Okay.
You might be able to get him down in another good round, maybe, but it's going to be tough.
There wasn't a back exit to this place, right? And all those maps we were looking at.
Make a examination check. Because this warehouse is also really big.
19.
On the far side, there is.
Oh, actually, it was a 21.
Okay.
Whatever.
There is a door leading to the cliffside on the back, but you don't know where it leads. You assume it's potentially like outside into something else, but it could lead into like a courtyard of like a testing grounds or something like that, or it could lead outside the building. But since this is a military facility with your 21, generally speaking, these places are very secure. So
Right. There's no back alley.
yeah, there's
way
no
in.
back alley to piece out of.
Shit, guys, what are we gonna do?
It's a good question.
Ah!
It is
I'll let you
Eldor's
two
turn.
decide. I can do this all day.
Well, I was thinking about just throwing up and surrendering, but they had to go and punch me. I'm gonna do disease the Queen's scarring.
Okay, make a
Fuck this guy.
Make an attack roll for me.
Ho ho.
4.
4. Okay. You barely hit.
Ah.
He has an effect from the shadow on him.
Okay.
Okay. So, he will attempt to dodge. He does have a lot of slots to try to dodge. So.
It's a 19.
Well, you definitely hit. He rolled a 12. So go ahead and do your damage. And that is last 2 turns. Right now.
Yes.
Okay. Just mark that down. So this is the first turn of it.
5, 8, 12 points of damage.
Okay. All right. You see he kind of like coughs a little bit, and a little bit of blood comes down from underneath the shadow. Before Ghost's turn, he's going to use one of his boss actions, and he's going to go ahead and hit LD twice.
Jeez.
2 hits.
Sweet.
He is blowing through slots real fast, trying to get you guys unconscious, basically. You're going to take it. Oh, you still have your maneuver. What am I doing? You still have your maneuver. Would you like to prepare to dodge for one of those?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Go ahead and make a dodge attempt.
15.
I only rolled a 7, so you dodge the first one.
Please.
Second hit does 18 points of crushing damage.
Oh, the great. Ooh. Oh, that is still not good.
That brings us to Ghost. You do hear bootsteps approaching, but you have another turn before they're going to be here.
How many echoes can I put out in a turn?
2, technically. You can
2?
Yeah, because you can use your maneuver and your action.
Okay.
But that would be your turn. I mean, you'd have your movement as well, so you could move them or move yourself.
I'm going to go ahead and put out a couple echoes then.
Okay. And you do have your echo movement too, so you can move them, I believe, right? They get movement every turn.
Right.
So what do you want them to be doing?
Basically, I want them to move around to set up to try and cause some confusion.
Okay, so you kind of want to like them to like stop the people that are coming towards you guys right now.
Basically.
Okay.
I'm gonna give Ghost a 1d4 dice to help him out with this roll.
So you have a hero dice. So yeah, let's go ahead and make a. I'll allow you to use it'll be at your athletics bonus since it's kind of a skill check.
Okay.
To see if you can basically trick them into falling for it. So you can use the D4 with it if you would like.
Okay. Wow, I did not need to use that.
What's the total?
It was a natural 20.
Okay. All right. Good to know. All right. That brings us to Ellie. We'll get to if that works or not. You'll have to kind of wait and see because you can't really see them at this point. Ellie, what do you want to do? You're on the steps currently. He is down behind Eldorn.
I'm on the steps. He's behind me.
He's behind Eldoran right now.
Okay.
And you can hear the boot steps coming towards you, but there seems to be some kind of scuffling.
Okay. I'm going to charge at him again and be like, you need to figure out that sometimes the law isn't always right. And I'm gonna go at him at like the top of it. I'm gonna like down strike
All right.
with the blunt side of my axe.
All right, go ahead and make an attack.
Oh, it's a 3.
That misses. He has obscured effect
Damn
right
it.
now, so it's a -2 to hit him. So, you could make an attack with your offhanded weapon if you'd like.
Damn it. Yeah, I guess I will.
Okay. So you already have a -3 to hit. Keep in mind, you do have a -3 to hit from your it being offhand. It's an additional -2.
Yeah.
So it'll
Negative
be
5.
So it's a -5 overall on a D8. So it's a 7 or 8 to hit.
Oh. Yeah, I don't hit.
Okay. So that brings us to his turn. LD, how you looking?
7 points of health.
Oh my god!
So you're looking pretty hurt.
Looking real bad.
So
I can do this all day.
for his action, he's gonna use 1/2.
Sweet.
He's gonna pop 1 into you. He's gonna pop 1 into Ellie, and then he's gonna use his offhanded to hit Ellie another time.
Is it possible? So, I can use snaps at any time, right?
No, snaps
Or no?
are a maneuver.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yep. So yeah, you wouldn't be able to distract with your thing, because your
Okay.
echoes are out in the hallway distracting the other people,
Okay.
which was successful. So you stalled them for another turn. Ellie, let's go do LD first. LD, critical.
Why did I do that fate touched earlier? Why did I do that then?
And then Ellie,
It's like, can I attempt to dodge this?
2 hits.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you can dodge.
I'd like.
I give Eldoran I give him a +4 die.
Okay. Yeah, you can use that for this roll too.
Oh, so I use D20 and D4.
Yep. So did you prepare to dodge? You prepared to dodge, right?
Yeah, but I think I dodged his boss action.
Right. Okay. Yep. So go ahead.
So I'll
and
just use
your
skill slots for this.
Your ability slots. Yeah.
The ability slots, yeah. What is it? 2? Okay.
Yep. 2. Oh. Okay, make your roll plus D4.
Oh no.
Don't like the sound of it.
It's an 11.
Nat 20.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's what I thought. Okay.
Ellie, would
Oh,
you like to dodge either of these?
I already had it prepared to dodge set,
Okay.
so.
Well, that would have been last turn. But I would, since you didn't really know about like the negative, like it was a -5 to hit, I'll just allow you to prepare to dodge this turn as well. I'll take pity on you.
Oh.
So LD. Oh, I wish I could take a picture of this and send it to you guys. I just rolled max.
What the fuck? Oh god.
23 times 2, so 46 points of crushing damage as he just, boom, knocks you unconscious.
Jesus. The fuck? Ah.
You about killed me. Like, just straight out.
Just straight out killed you.
Yeah.
He
What
was.
the fuck?
pulling
He has 55 health.
Yeah. So yeah, that really. Sorry, didn't mean to try to kill you.
Oh no, it's fine. As I
Okay.
go down, can I just like whisper, just Ghost, I don't forgive you.
Ellie, first attack. Go ahead and make a D20 roll for me.
6.
I also rolled a 6, so re-roll.
Oh shit. 8.
Okay. 4. So you do dodge the first one. Would you
Sweet.
like to try to dodge the second one?
Yes.
Okay. Don't think you're dodging this one.
Oh, okay, 9.
Nat 20.
Oh, stop it. Jesus. You're only allowed 1.
17 points of crushing damage to you.
17 crashing. Okay.
That brings us to LD. LD, you're technically unconscious, but you don't have any bleeding out stacks. You do take 1 bleeding out stack technically on this turn. Next turn, you'll have to make a fatality roll.
Oh, yay.
He's going to use his boss action.
Fucked around and found out.
To drop, and he pulls out basically a first aid kit, and he stabilizes you.
Oh.
So you are stabilized. That brings us to Ghost.
Oh,
Ghost,
what?
you hear scuffling in the front entryway. You think your echoes are doing their work.
Okay.
So, what would you like to do?
I suppose I'm just gonna attack.
Okay.
I
mean, we could stop this at any time you like.
What the fuck?
I couldn't have waited 2 hits ago.
As a player, I thought about it, but as the character, he's stubborn and kind of an ass. So
kind of what I figured would happen. So go ahead, make your attacks.
So close, so close. It's an 8, so it hits.
Okay. He'll take this one.
He'll take it.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't want to burn through all his slots.
Where is my? Okay.
Doesn't want to waste him. Gonna open a window. It's hot in here.
Toasty. So you do realize, like, you know, we're trying to help the greater good here, right? You do realize that, and you're here just like waving around your badge, thinking you're being helpful to the world.
It's 21 points of damage, by the way.
I am being oppressed.
21 points. Okay.
Yeah.
Idiot.
We
Right,
around and
stop
found out,
eating.
guys.
You have your maneuver still.
Definitely gonna prepare to dodge.
Okay. That brings us to. Does he want to use his action here? Yeah, he'll use.
I'm honestly surprised this guy's still standing.
He'll use a second boss action.
I'm not.
He's a pretty high level. You'll find out potentially. He's gonna go ahead and use his boss action here. He's gonna do another 1-2. Blowing through the slots. This fist fighting is really fun. We'll pop 1 into each of you. So Ghost, hit. Ellie, hit.
I had that prepared to dodge.
Yep. So go ahead and make your roll. I rolled a 17.
You rolled a 17?
Yeah.
I rolled a 20.
All right, you
Nice.
dodge it. All right, Ellie, do you want to take it or do you want to dodge?
I'm gonna dodge.
Okay.
14.
7. So you guys both dodge.
Yeah.
All right. Brings us to Ellie.
I wanted to say what I said before.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
repeating
You
it.
say it. See, here's the thing. You're not gods among men. You don't get to decide what the laws are.
Yeah, and you think the people making the quote-unquote laws are, like, who are they then? Huh? Who is your master, huh?
Are you gonna talk? Are you gonna try to talk to him?
Yeah, I'm talking with him. I want to engage. I'm curious about this man, and I don't...
I serve to protect the people of Houghton, the citizens, one of whom you all murdered in his house. You don't get to decide who gets to live and die. Not in this kingdom.
I just want to say, us
That was
three,
not us, eh?
we didn't murder anyone in their own house.
Blaze Handville.
So, didn't do it.
Yeah, that was
I have
definitely not
reason to
us.
believe that your group, specifically Nicholas Warrenborn, is responsible for the death of Blaze Handville.
Was Blaze Handville a good man who deserved to stay alive? Not saying, like, we are... You know, I wasn't all for that death, but whatever. But who are you to...
You see
Who
as
are
he
we
kind of
all?
like resets his hands and like the shadows kind of bleed off of him. At this point, you see at the top of the stairs, more agents in black coats start to come in, and he puts his hands up. Last time I checked, a guilty verdict doesn't get to be made by a group of vigilantes. Anywhere. Especially since 2 of your group are foreign agents from other kingdoms. You've made my life very difficult. Now, would you like to talk, or we can finish this out? And yes, you will come with me to the location I determine, because you are the ones in the wrong.
Daddy? I feel like my dad's yelling at me. You're in the wrong.
No, you're in the
So
wrong.
dumb.
Let these 2 go. I'll talk with you. I'll let you know anything you want to know.
That's not happening. This is so dumb.
I need all 3 of you. This
Way too late to request that.
This situation is more problematic than I think you all realize.
I think the situation is more problematic than you realize, mister. I think I know everything in this world because I have a badge.
Oh, you tell him.
Oh! I'm still a little girl in the pink dress, mind you.
Yes.
Still knocked out on the floor.
Whatever, we'll come with you. You can take this stupid sword back or whatever, but we didn't get. I didn't get
sword. The sword is the most minor offense that you have all committed.
Why are you saying you all?
You all, the 6 of you.
Guilty by association.
We're looking for the other 3 as we speak.
I'm not admitting to nothing.
Allegedly.
I'll talk to you, but like.
Okay.
Whatever, dude.
So you guys are gonna come semi-peacefully.
Supposedly.
I don't have a choice.
You're dead.
He does reach down as he kind of looks up at both of you. He reaches down and he pops open a healing potion and feeds it to you.
What is your name anyway, Mr. Policeman?
You actually know him, Gemin Fallback. I am a sleepwalker of Nightmare. And he pulls out this badge that has a black star. And he puts it away.
I don't really care about your credentials, my guy.
Well, I believe that we've already had the pleasure of conversing in Kalmia.
Did you have to hit me twice?
Sorry about that. I
oh my God.
have a difficulty holding back sometimes.
You don't say.
You looked like you kind of had a little too much fun there, Buckaroo.
I don't get to go on field missions as much anymore.
Well, you should have just asked if you
couldn't tell.
spar. We would have sparred with you without all of this.
We were the aggressors here.
As he's like leading you out. There's a few other agents that kind of surround you guys. Like I would say 4 others, kind of like.
I wave my stick at them.
They look at you like side eye, and they kind of look over to Gemin, and he's just like. Seems like.
How many agents are there in total? Just out of curiosity.
As you guys are leading out through the entryway,
God damn it, Ghost!
You notice a total of 8 agents and about 20 skeletons.
Jesus Christ. Do
They're
we gotta pick fights every time? Do we have to?
Can I elbow Gemin? Like, how do you like all the undead skeletons keeping you company here too?
They're useful for certain situations.
Oh.
They're practical and
You're
efficient.
okay with that? That's weird. Okay.
I mean, we can certainly discuss the ethics of necromancy if you'd like, but...
Oh, sure. Let's pour some tea and have some fucking biscuits over it.
He just kind of smiles and laughs at that. He leads you guys into a different building in the same area that you're in. And you guys are led down into a... Actually... Yeah, you guys are led down into a lower area. There's a few different wings of this building, and they seem to go down underground pretty far. The 3 of you with Gemin, he waves the other agents away as you guys enter basically an interrogation room. like a police interrogation room. There's chairs for all of you. Have a seat if you like. I can certainly get us that tea if you prefer, but...
Oh, splendid.
He kind of calls back, tea?
Cool, necro tea, sweet.
It's just
Sweet.
regular tea. Not everything is necromancy. I'm not
Could have fooled
necromancer.
me! Sorry,
reaches
I'm
down and
irritable from,
rough day at work. Rough day at work.
Pops-
Sweetie.
I'm
Pops
irritable
another
from the punches to the face.
pops another healing potion. You certainly all are an interesting group of individuals.
Thanks. Am I still a little girl?
Technically, you've got about 30 minutes left.
Okay, cool. Smooth out my dress.
I
No,
can dispel
I
that
never
if you
grew up
like.
with. No! I never grew up with dresses. It's kind of nice.
I don't know what's more sad here, that or the fact we got our asses beat by one person.
Well,
Yeah, what the fuck?
Excuse me, I got my ass beat by one person.
He looks up into the corner and you see this white marking that he's looking at in the corner, and he kind of looks over at you, and it turns black. Strictly off the record.
Huh.
What's the tea, sis?
Well, I would hope that I'd be able to take down 3 individuals on my own still. I haven't been off field work for that long.
You took one of us down. I wouldn't say you took all 3 of us down.
We can certainly have another duel and find out.
Would you consider taking down a little girl, like a whole person?
I know you're not a little girl, though. You're a very powerful gnome.
I'm a real
Ellie
boy.
Nowick, apparently. Is Nowick your last name?
I don't know anymore, dude. I don't even know who I am. Apparently, my lineage ain't real. Whatever.
Well, your lineage is certainly real if Nowick is your last name. It's just that with our records, and he starts pulling out like a bunch of like files that like scrolls and stuff like that have been set into this room. I have not. There's been no record of Nowicks. They were thought to have died out during the Conyer takeover. I didn't realize that they still existed. And you were looking for a Lyrit Nowick? A family member?
Yeah, of sorts. I smooth out my dress.
We were told he didn't exist either.
Well, they certainly wouldn't know anything about a Nowick in there. That would have definitely been talk to be had if one of them had been found. Where did you lose your father at?
Because you know it's my dad.
I assume father, brother.
Where did I lose him?
Well, you're looking for his body, so he must have disappeared from a location.
Yeah, he did. Doesn't seem right to just take people's family members out from underneath them.
Well, as a Nowick, you would technically be, I assume, a citizen of Houghton, and that is technically the law. But since you're not on record, and I couldn't find any files on you, I assume that you're with the Resistance.
Smooth out my dress.
You have all caused an extreme international diplomatic problem. I have
That doesn't surprise me.
dead lords and a dead citizen to deal with. Not to mention, 4 dead lords. We found Joran's body burned outside of the Twiddlewink estate, which I assume you had something to do with, but judging by his manner of dress, it's not surprising that he met the fate he did.
He was the aggressor in that particular instance. I'm just going to be honest about that.
I'm not surprised by that. The problem with all this is that you have messed up years of investigations. I was specifically looking into Joran Braxer, and we were closing in on him and his deeds. I was hoping to find information about the cult he's apparently a part of. These red cloaks that are popping up everywhere.
So you happen to be familiar then?
Yes. I know of them. I have no leads to any of them now. He was my lead that you all killed. I was investigating the older brother on corruption charges, as he had connections to laundering money and stealing money from other lesser noble families within the kingdom, including your friend Twiddlewink, as I have come to learn. His contacts are now gone. And, worst of all, I was investigating this Lord Matthias Conyer, as he has great paperwork, forged paperwork. I don't know who he is. I was hoping that you would all be able to clue me in on some of these things potentially, as they are threats to this kingdom.
So you do care a little bit more than just what someone's telling you to do.
I'm here to protect the people. That's my job. I'm supposed
Well,
to
who
be
do you answer to then?
the Dreambreaker. He's my superior officer. I'm his second.
Who the hell is that?
The Dreambreaker is the leader of Nightmare. And I'm in line to become the next Dreambreaker.
That sounds like such a sad title. Call me Breaker of Dreams.
It's just a title.
Yeah, it's just a title.
We work internally on everything. Our promotions, our ranking, our recruitment is all done from an internal means. So, we have quite a bit of authority over what happens with us. But, yes, I do care about the people of this kingdom. I wouldn't be here if I didn't. You've just made my job significantly harder.
And a little easier. A little.
I'm down 3 leads to potentially more dangerous people because you all took it into your hands to murder them.
Admittedly, we technically as a group only murdered one. However...
Which one? Joran? I have records and statements saying that Ellie and your friend Solomon Royce were seen with Twiddlewink leaving the party in a rather hurried fashion. Approximately the same time as the death of the 3 lords that were found at the party. I assume, through deduction, that you all had something to do with it. Initially, this is a fun one, we thought it was a foreign agent that came to assassinate. Especially once we found out that the Lamrick Foundation and the Neighborhood Watch are somehow involved with all this. It was only after we contacted the Lamrick Foundation and got some answers about you, Ghost, that we realized that it was not a political assassination.
No. There were some have you inspected the
Yes, I know what's in the basement.
manor? Okay.
That's why we were closing in on him. I had just stopped his last attempted murder, and I was looking to gather information on the Red Cloaks by putting myself in that position. But he's dead now.
Gnome.
Yes.
Right. Yes.
But he's dead, so I can't track these Red Cloaks anymore. That's a problem.
I'm sure there's some way to find him. They're still out there.
But how many murders are they going to get away with before I can catch them and hunt them down?
Well, we can help you with that.
Do you have information
We
on them?
specialize in the murdering folk.
It's an interesting way to put it.
Well,
So you're also interested in
I
hunting
think
down
the only thing we know is it has.
You cut out there, Olivia.
Well, yeah.
Olivia, you cut out.
Olivia?
I know my internet's being dumb.
So, what do you know about these Red Cloaks? He's like has a notepad right next to him, and he's starting to write.
Sorry, my internet's being dumb.
No, it's okay.
I don't know. We don't know a whole lot ourselves.
Anything, any clues, anything that you can give me.
They mostly all just seem to be lords so far, so people
I know
in
it
power.
has something to do with higher powers if you believe in such things.
What higher powers? Who? A god?
Yeah.
Do you know which
That's
one?
so we're told. You know, that crazy gnome guy that tried to murder me went on and on about some Momus woman.
So some kind of cult of Momus has sprung up. But you don't have any idea where they potentially are located at all, right?
Not in so far.
Kind of.
At least I don't think we do.
I don't have anything written down. So
I'm looking at mine.
You guys don't know.
I'm looking at my notes and I don't think
You've
we
run
got
into them. You also know that they ran in. You ran into them when you were going after. Well, Eldoran and Ghost wouldn't know this, but you would know this, Ellie. That you ran into two Red Cloaks, I believe, that were hunting the Bula, the ogress.
Oh, that's
that
right.
They killed her kids.
Oh, that's right.
When you guys were on your way to Kelmia. Okay. What else? Do you know anything about this Lord Matthias? Anything at all?
Now Matthias was the other guy, not the gnome killer.
Yeah, he wasn't the gnome killer. He wasn't the brother. He was one of the. He was visiting there.
Oh, that's right.
And
yeah, Matthias. Isn't that with Roy's thing or whatever?
Well, one of you has had a connection to him. Because Ghost, you've seen him in your dreams.
Oh, it's Ghost who has a thing?
Yep.
I was going to say, I don't.
Remember...
I know nothing about him.
You guys have seen him... Make a knowledge check for me, Eldoran and Ghost. It'll be just a general knowledge check.
General knowledge.
All I know is he's a conjurer and he's a piece of shit, so that's all I got.
15.
Remember the dream you had, Ghost, where he stops your blade after it kills him and he pulls it out, and he said that was quite inconvenient for him.
Oh, wow, that was forever ago.
Yep,
yeah,
that was a while ago.
He lives!
14, Eldoran. You also... He bore a strikingly similar resemblance to the corruption that you fought in the Grove.
Well, Eldoran wasn't actually at the party.
At the Grove, where you
Grove.
revived Nick. The
Right.
corruption in the Grove.
No, like
right.
Yeah, Matthias never saw him.
Right. So, you can choose to share that information with him, Ghost, if you would like.
I don't remember the full thing, but yeah, let's say I share it.
Fucking weird dream.
Seems like you might have some kind of connection. He seems very powerful, though. You said a green gem?
Correct.
Seems dangerous. Gem. Certainly some helpful information.
That's what we are. It's just a bundle of hell.
Yeah. Anything else you all care to share with me? Any other threats that I need to be concerned with?
Let me go off the list of... Nothing that comes to mind.
Let me pull out my notebook.
There isn't any hints of like the servants
Moma's cult
of Sazerath being in this part of the world, is there?
No,
Kevin?
No, you haven't.
Okay.
You haven't run
I didn't
across
think so.
his. You've only recently become aware of his cult because of the primordials. You haven't actually run into any of them.
Okay.
Other than some demons living in a mountain, I really don't have anything to share.
Demons living in a mountain.
Mm-hmm.
What's?
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna go ahead and cast Confess on you to double check that it's true, which it is.
Yeah, so
he's basically just confirming the information because it seems outrageous.
The fuck would I lie about that for?
Demons in the mountain. We will be bringing in your other friends at some point as well to corroborate this information. They will be kept separate from you.
When you find them, because we don't know where they are, when you find them, ask Roy if he usually goes about wearing that outfit he does. He'll know that you have talked to us then.
Oh, you mean that silly little bright orange and
so orange and
that
blue,
he wore
yes.
for a long time, and then he dampened it down a little bit? Yes. No, we actually looked into that because we were very confused. It didn't make sense. It's not a...
I don't know. It made complete sense to me.
It's not a uniform. It seems that he made some people quite upset that are his superiors.
Yeah, he did.
They seem to have sent him on some kind of suicide mission here, which is completely ridiculous. How dare people treat their men like that?
Well, it's a country full of zombies. I mean, send people here to die makes sense.
Just because we use bodies as tools does not mean that when an undead is brought back from the grave, their soul is not tied to their bodies anymore. It's just their bodies.
That doesn't matter.
I'm not here to discuss the philosophy of that. You can believe whatever you want.
Yeah, you can believe whatever you want until it's like your own personal family member.
I've had family members become part of...
Yeah, you watched your own mother become animated and then watch her go into battle.
Alive, but
yeah.
I've seen other family members, yes, and I've seen colleagues. Not all of them get brought into the military. Some of them are used to repair buildings, build a road.
No, we have live people to do that. It's disgusting.
So we could do what other kingdoms do, and we could buy slaves. You think that's better?
We have hardworking people here. Why can't you know what? No, whatever.
Having a person constantly maintain a road, constantly carrying hard labor with rock and stone for minimal pay seems wrong to me. But
it's disgusting.
Believe what you will. So demons in a mountain, some kind of green gem, connection to Momus.
And the Conyers are on your list, right? For being horrible shits, right?
He just like gives you like a blank stare. You realize
Well, they run the country, right? I don't think they'd be on his list.
I mean, Matthias Conyer was on my list, but that's mostly because he came out of nowhere. He had great paperwork. It was all fake.
It's probably all done by a non-dead person, I'm sure.
You know, not everything to blame is because of undead and necromancers.
What would you know? What the fuck would you know? You might cutting out. God damn it.
No, you're back.
My internet's cutting out. I said, what the fuck would you know? You've lived, I'm sure, in privilege here. Don't have to care. Your life isn't really affected by anything. I'm sure.
Except us.
Was not
My
born
internet
into,
is being so dumb.
I was not born into privilege. I had to work my way. I worked in the military for a while before I was recruited to be a part of this organization. So, yes. I mean, if you have problems with... I understand there is problems with corruption and different things like that. That can be handled, but... those problems can only be fixed if you're a part of the system, right? You can't change those without becoming part of it and helping change it. Unless you just destroy it, but then what do you leave? What do you replace it with? I'm sure the Resistance has some kind of plan. Again, I'm not here to argue philosophy with you. You've answered my questions, and I have a deal to make with you.
Oh, yay. More deals. Joy of joys. What is it this time?
My deal is this. You are all a problem, logistically speaking.
Rude.
That's mean.
I have it on good authority that your friends have already chartered a boat out of this kingdom. I'd recommend that you all get on it and pay the captain a little extra to speed up his departure time. That's the first thing. If you ever come back to Houghton, you will report to one of my agents that you are in the kingdom, and you will refrain from breaking any more laws, specifically killing any more lords. Really appreciate that one.
Now that last one I can try to guarantee for sure.
If they're evil lords, I mean...
Then bring it to me. Investigate them and bring it to me, and I will go and arrest them officially. Do not take it into your own hands. But you should make yourselves scarce anyway when you're here. Because, frankly, if even some of my colleagues got a hold of you, you would be executed.
I'd like to see them try.
But I have a
That checks out.
particular interest, and I think that our keeping you alive will benefit us more than having you executed. Seems like a waste. You go after, if you can, go after these red cloaks. Give me any information that you can on them. I would be happy to help in removing this as a problem. And any other threats to here, specifically to the people, you let me know about. I appreciate the demons in the mountain. That'll have to be looked into.
Please, thank you.
I'd like to... I want you each to reveal a secret to me. I have a magic capable of that.
What the fuck were we just doing?
Something a bit more personal that I can keep for myself.
So you can blackmail us
This
later.
is so dumb.
Potentially.
Just so dumb.
Not fun.
Being pawns in people's games, left and fucking right, whatever. This is so dumb.
Pawns in people's games.
I have a request at least.
Yes.
You've asked, admittedly, a pretty generous ask, given we leave the country immediately, in an expeditious way. However, I was wondering if you could give, especially for the secret thing, I'm a very secretive person, I'd like something in return, just one small ask.
What's that?
Here, here.
We were looking for someone in particular at that warehouse. You may not know the answer.
Lyra Noack?
Yes. If you could give us any more information on his whereabouts or where his body happens to be at the moment. Or if you don't know, if you could look into that for us and let us know next time we swing by Houghton and let one of your Asians know.
I will do that for you. I will send any information I gather to our associate Twiddlewink, and he can contact you through less official channels. How about that?
Anything to make sure we don't come back. That works.
I will look into it. If honestly, can I get a description as well? Because it may be more difficult than I think you realize.
I don't know what it looks like, Ellie.
He's a gnome.
Yeah, you can just give him a full description.
Yeah, I'll just give him a description.
So he goes through, kind of writes it down. I will certainly look into that for you. Anything else that I can do?
I'm surprised he's doing that.
Well, he doesn't want you to be a problem anymore.
I don't blame him. No, that's all I had. I've done what I needed to do in Houghton anyway.
Just so you know, when you leave, it is strictly unofficial. I had no part of it. None of my agents had any part of it. You will have to sneak out of the city. Now, there is someone in particular that has already offered assistance to you that you will meet later. I ask that on your way out, please don't kill any of my officers. Please. You can destroy any of the undeads you want, but please make the officer attacks at least non-lethal. I don't want to
just a little girl.
Yeah, I know how dangerous.
Promise myself to do that.
We won't hurt anyone.
I can't seem to control anyone else's actions, so.
Now, again, this is strictly unofficial, so it needs to look convincing.
Don't even know who you are.
Yeah, what's your name?
Good. All right. Let's do this last part. I'll start with you, Eldoran. You see his hand kind of move, and he like whispers a word, and you feel this compulsion to reveal something secretive about yourself.
Anything in particular?
Ellie has a notepad at the ready.
Nope, nothing in particular. Just anything you feel is a secret you are keeping. You can attempt to resist if you would like, but that just might mean that he'll do it again.
Try harder.
It's up to you.
Well, they know about the cult thing, so I can't say that. When everyone was dreaming, everyone got made deals. No one took one. I took all of them.
Took all of what deals?
What?
You know, out of everybody, you probably surprised me the most with that one.
He offered me really cool things, like really nice things.
What are these? What are these deals?
I know the location of a woman who had wronged me in the past.
No, I don't care about what the specific details. Who did this?
I don't know.
I'll jump in and give a description.
Okay.
So I'm assuming it's, yeah.
So you relate it to connecting. So you would be able to connect it to Matthias.
Right.
This is not good. This is not good at all. He can make deals?
Yes, really good ones.
He is taking.
They weren't even that good.
Okay.
For you.
Ellie, are you gonna try to resist?
No.
Okay. Then
I don't really know what to tell him.
Casts it on you.
I really don't even know.
Let me look at your sheet. I think you've revealed a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I'm an open book. What can I say?
Yeah, if you don't feel like you're hiding anything, I actually am looking through your character sheet. I'm like, you're pretty much straightforward.
You're welcome, guys.
Out of curiosity, once he gets to me, with me wearing the ring, does that fuck with anything?
Oh, I forgot you were wearing the ring. We haven't got the stats for that yet.
Oh.
When he tries to do this?
That does not affect you telling the truth. It affects other people. So basically, right now,
I didn't know if there was
now, what it does, actually, what you would have with the ring right now is you do have a bonus. At the current stage it's at, you have a bonus to your sense intent rolls. Would be a +2 right now, and then we'll get more of the stats later. But you'll basically have it'll be probably like a one-off spell you'll be able to cast with that as well, which will be something like what he's doing.
Okay.
So, but we'll get those stats later. But no, it would not fuck with this because the ring for at your power, it'll scale up over time because it's the legendary art.
I remember that.
So at your power, people can still lie. It basically affects other people. It doesn't affect you.
Right.
But it basically forces at the max power. It basically forces people to tell the truth around you. Like they cannot lie to you when it's at full power that it was with Kosan.
Okay.
Well, he's gonna do you next.
I guess the only thing is what Oathbreaker told me. I mean, these guys know, but he doesn't know.
Oh, so you're gonna tell him about the connection to Olem thing?
It seems like intense. I don't really want to say that.
I mean, you can say
I fell off my bike when I was 5 years old. And it hurt.
Hell of a secret, Ellie.
If you don't have anything, technically speaking, you'd have to tell him the Olem thing because it is a secret to him. But you can resist.
Can I tell him I was at that one battle?
Yeah, you can tell him that. He doesn't know that.
Okay. Yeah, I was there at the burning of Malbet.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I've seen some things
that day.
Yeah.
Okay. And you, Ghost?
Well, boy, there's just so much, Well, I guess I'll give you this bit of information in case it becomes useful in case these bastards come into your area. But I'm currently hunting down the servants of Sassaroth.
Interesting. A demon cult? Though that is very important information, servants. Thank you. Well, if I hear anything about them, I will let you know because that seems like an issue that I don't particularly want to deal with if I don't have to.
So you're only going to communicate with us through Twiddlewink? There's no other?
Generally send messages probably through him because in official capacity, I should be having you all in prison for the rest of your lives. Now, sometimes...
Say I blame you.
Sometimes rules have to be broken in certain ways, and I get that. But you can't go around killing people. There are consequences. And officially...
Yeah.
Officially, you're all being booked, and you're supposed to remain here. Unofficially, I don't foresee that happening for very long.
So what, do we just knock you out and leave, or?
I will put you in cells, and my volunteer will find their way to you when the time is right. There's
Okay.
two of them actually. One of them is we're gonna split you up to make it easier. So the three of you and your three other companions will have to make your way to this ship on your own. But these people that have come and offered their aid seem capable, and honestly, I think one of them intended to get caught to find you. So I'm not sure I could keep him in prison for very long if I really wanted to.
Is he a very flamboyant gentleman?
Does he have a weird thing on his arm?
Ah. I see you've met him.
Son of a bitch.
Where
He
fuck is familiar?
Thrusted himself upon us.
If it makes you feel better, he volunteered to help the other group.
Oh. What was our dear old friend? Was it Reese or something?
Yeah,
Reese, yeah.
Ah,
his name was Reese.
the stranger.
Yeah, he was caught stealing from a professor in town.
Oh. He asked us to do that for him. See, we're good people. We didn't steal from that.
Yeah, we said
professor.
no.
We said no.
I mean, honestly, it seemed like he wanted to be caught.
Oh. He doesn't seem like a man who'd be caught easy, that's for sure.
Yes, which makes him a concern.
Do you want him to leave Howtod too?
Yes, I do.
Joy.
I don't need another can of worms opening up for no reason.
Can you just get him, like, a separate boat?
They're best friends, Ghost and this guy.
Nope,
Don't know
not really.
what his plans are for leaving, but I just told him to leave soon.
Splendid.
Sweet.
I'll have some of my agents walk you to cells, but the other one will be around shortly. So
Fine. Never been in a cell.
he kind of goes and reactivates the sigil. Well, I think that you've all been very uncooperative today. Hey, come get him out of here. I don't want to see him.
Son of a bitch! I spit in his general direction.
They like start walking you out.
We are an unruly bunch.
You can't touch me like that!
Make a
you
deception check for me.
motherfuckers!
Ellie and Eldoran.
Oh. I'm a little girl!
3.
Oh, the illusion is definitely worn off by this time.
Damn it! I'm still saying it.
Well, not
Whatever guard is walking me out, I'm just gonna be glaring him down.
Alright. Make an intimidation check for me.
I rolled an 18.
I
Alright.
rolled 3.
Okay. What'd you roll? That
Intimidation.
Yeah.
It's not a nat 20, no. I think it might be an unnatural 20. 21.
You guys are very convincing. Even with the 3, like, you're very convincing. You guys are kind of led down into, like, down another level and into a cell together, basically. It's not terrible. There's basically a few bunk beds in here. It's pretty sparse because it's a cell, but it's not like hay on floor. They seem to actually, like, semi take care. This cell block is empty besides you guys.
Oh. Cozy.
If you'd like to talk at all, you can now, because you will be waiting here for a little bit.
Can't say I've been in
So...
prison before.
Not my first time.
Caves, yes. Prison, no.
Can't say I've made deals with the devil before.
I didn't know he was the devil at the time. Still don't think he is now. But then again, I don't know.
So,
Yeah,
what exactly did you
Oh
make?
gosh, what did I
Like,
find
what
out?
deals did you
Um,
make?
I guess according to him, my parents set me to be a portal for bad things to come through. I don't know. That one I'm still trying to figure out. Um, I know where Colette Bascond is for Nick. Bad
Oh,
thing is I have to kill her.
what?
Yeah, and
Is because of what the entity told you, or because
yeah,
you?
yeah. He said he'd give me her whereabouts if I killed her. I don't know if I'm going to do it yet.
Well, what if you don't?
I don't know.
Um. Okay. What else? What else did you say you'd do for this thing?
He just said I'd see my family again, or he asked me if I wanted to see my family, and I said yes, and so that their deal was made.
And in exchange for what?
I do not know that.
Oh God.
How's it was a very emotional moment for me. Okay, it was weak,
So
still weak.
basically,
You
all
sold your
these
soul.
things
He sold his goddamn soul.
you could have
Ah!
gotten help with regardless, but you chose the easy way.
Well, the first
Well,
one, no.
easy.
First
Is
one,
there
no. Second one, yes. Third one, maybe.
is there like a toilet in here or something or water?
Yeah. Toilet
Yeah.
and water. Yeah.
Can I throw my water at Aldoran?
Yeah. Yeah. It was like
Rude.
you've got like your cup of cold tea now. It's like just been sitting there. You're just like,
Yeah. I banish these spirits. I'm trying to. What is it? Exorcise the demon. Holy water, be gone.
And so when we had talked to Reese, that was what he was referring to, as far as the deals I made and getting a way out of them.
Yeah, you probably should get a way out of that. I
Yeah,
just did it for you. You're welcome. Exercise complete. Unless you don't want to get out of these deals.
the first one wasn't so much of a deal. I just don't know what I owe him for that. Same with the third one. The second one, though, I mean, don't get me wrong. She hurt me. She almost damn near
She
killed
tried
me.
to kill you.
I think justice should be exacted in some form.
Well, if you kill her, then Nick will kill you, and then we'll have a real thing on our hands.
Yeah, that's gonna be an awkward conversation to have with him.
Do we need to take you to church? What do we gotta do?
I don't know.
Oh, God.
Don't even know what kind of entity it is. I tried looking for it. I couldn't find it.
Well, maybe this weird Reese guy will know. And then he appears.
So I just want to tell you guys that the whole last episode, the other group was making fun of Reese showing up. They're like, "What if this guy just showed up?" And I had it planned from the beginning that he was going to show up at the end of the episode, and they were just like, "No, no."
Reese.
So you guys wait probably a good 2-3 hours. The sun starts to set. Well, you would feel like the sun starts to set, but you're in the basement basically, so you can't tell time. But
What year is it?
it feels like it's getting darker and darker.
How
like,
long have we been in the clink?
After probably about 4 hours, coming from down the hall, like there's guards at the end. There's like a guard at the end of the hallway, kind of just like chilling out, sitting, and you hear
Cat food being poured.
Food being poured. You hear bootsteps making their way pretty steadily down the hallway. You can't really see where they're coming from just because of the angle of your cell. But after about just a few minutes of them like coming down, you can just kind of hear them bouncing off the stone. You see, standing in front of the guard, a woman with a black, pretty much black getup with a little bit of like browns of leather mixed in, like a leather vest basically, a almost swashbuckler-esque coat, and heeled boots, as well as a piece of clothing that you actually recognize. A wide brim black hat rests on her head, on the top of her like curly like brown hair. Tilts the hat up to the guard. Darling, you'd like to let me pass, wouldn't you? He kind of like starts to fumble over himself. Eldorn, make a magical arts check for me.
Yay!
I've been chosen.
Okay. Haha! 18.
Even from this distance, you can see that she's put some kind of charm onto him. And she like taps him on the cheek. Good boy. Walks up to your guys' cells and kind of stands there, puts her hands in her pockets, and looks at all of you. So, you are the sorry lot that I have to sneak out of here. Is that correct?
I mean, we're not sorry.
Eldorn's gonna look around.
I'm hungry.
I think we're the only ones here, so yes?
Reese must really like you. He gave me back my hat. She pops open.
Not to say.
She opens a pouch on her pants and slides out what looks like a playing card. It begins to glow, and you hear the cell lock click, and the doors start to slide open.
Damn.
The name's Morgaine. Shall we be on our way?
Yeah. Not Morgan? Morgaine?
Morgaine.
Ah. Can I have that card?
I don't think it'd work for you as well as it works for me.
Damn it.
She slides it back. So, that's where we're going to end this episode.
All right.
Interesting. I like Morgaine. Let's
All right.
have more Morgaine, shall we?
So, we will be back soon with another episode. We'll be doing 2 more episodes, one with each half the party on their trip out of Blackash. So, we will see you guys soon.
See y'all later. Bye.
If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And our core rulebook is free to download at www.realmsasunder.com. All the links are in the description below. Thanks for watching.